Too damn high for more than 29.
It is.
With that smoky mama.
Moisturize. I'm looking ashy. I already know. My glass is dirty. Just trying to see how I'm looking. Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lola X. Today, as you guys read, I'm going to be talking to you guys about whether or not I will be returning to NCAT. So, long story short, no, I won't be. But there were a lot of things that got me to this point. There were a lot of things that made me make this decision. It was a very hard decision to make. And I don't know, I just want to talk to you guys about it. So let's just hop into the video. So first and foremost, I really do want to start by saying everyone that knows me knows A&T was my dream school for so many reasons. My mom went to A&T, my sister went to A&T, my grandmother went to A&T, well, for her master's, and it was just kind of a lineage thing. Once I went through high school, once I experienced band, I definitely decided I wanted to attend a English? I decided I wanted to attend a historically black college / university, and I thought, you know, obviously, what's better than A&T? The biggest HBCU is like an hour down the road from me. So I will say I went to A&T for the band. I vividly remember telling my mom, like, after I graduated, you know, we were talking just, well, actually, it was before COVID even hit, so I'm not even sure when we were talking. I was a senior though, and I was telling her, you know, I low-key don't want to go to college right now, but I really want to experience the band, and I felt like there was no better time to do that than straight out of high school. So I went to A&T for the band, and I remember in high school I would watch all these interviews and they're like, don't pick your school just for, you know, a specific sport or an extracurricular activity like the band. And I did, and at the time I was like, that doesn't make sense. I definitely see why they say that now. So let's just discuss why I chose to leave. I chose to leave NCAT for many reasons. The biggest one being I was forced, and by force I mean I was forced to make the decision to step away from the BGMM, the Blue and Gold Marching Machine, literally maybe 2 weeks into it. And I'm not really gonna get into any of the specifics, but I care for my grandfather. Okay, so him being old is enough, like dealing with COVID and everything, him being old is enough, but he also suffers with, I'm not sure how I should really phrase that, he has multiple sclerosis. If you don't know what multiple sclerosis is, it's an autoimmune disease, basically where your body, of course, starts attacking itself, but more specifically your nerve cells, and depending on how quickly it progresses and what type or grade someone has, they could have simply a cane or a walker, or they could be tied to a wheelchair. You know, you never know. Or you may just lose some of your coordination. But his has progressed. He's had it since the 90s, and he has been in a wheelchair for a majority of my life, I'd say. And I take care, I wouldn't even say I take care of him, but I see them often. I have to help with them often. And me being in band was causing me, I live off campus, was causing me to go back and forth and encounter way too many people way too frequently for what I was comfortable with. So that was number one. Once I was forced to step away from the band, it was the third year in a row I thought I was going to have an opportunity at a music season, at a marching season, and this time is with the best band in the country. ESPN said so, and yet again it was taken from me before I even realized it. And by that I mean my junior and senior year of high school were just trashed because of administration, and it sucked because every year I went into it thinking it was going to be different, thinking it was going to be better, thinking I was going to be able to compete and do all these other things, and it just didn't happen. So once I was done with band, it was just full-time schoolwork. I wasn't really on campus at all at that point, and it was just kind of, I was miserable. So I'd say the second reason why I left was I was not in the field I was the most passionate about. I was studying information technology, and you know, it's cool. I did well. I think I picked the right major for me as far as me going into it not knowing what the heck I wanted is concerned. However, being in that environment, I didn't have time for anything else. I would, you know, study, attend the seminar, whatever, sleep right there, wake back up, you know, hop in the terminal, take another nap before I had another class. I'd eat if I remembered, and that was it. And to me, that's not living. That's not how you should be forced to do anything. And I quickly realized that this is going to be my life if I stay in this field, because IT is one of those fields that's constantly changing. I'm going to constantly be needing new certifications. And I mean, I knew this before going into it because that's common sense when it comes to the major, but being in that environment, I realized that it's not for me. And I know for some people, you know, they can do things that they're not passionate about, you know, to put food on the table or to do whatever they see fit, and I respect them for that. However, I always say life is the best teacher, and I feel like I've experienced a lot, and I'm at a point in my life where I genuinely want to enjoy it, and I genuinely want to live it to the fullest of my ability, and sitting in front of that terminal screen was not that. I decided I do want to change my major. I definitely want to attend school again down the road. Honestly, it is not anything I'm stressing myself over, you know, but I have a script. I have a script because I just get so all over the place. So yeah, that was pretty much the second reason. I wasn't passionate about it, and my thing is I'm not going to waste my time floating along in this same major that I'm not passionate about if I know I need to change it. But the thing was, I didn't know what I wanted to change it to. I feel like now I found that thing for me. I really think I have. I feel like I'd want to go back for music production. I feel like it's the best of both worlds. You get the music aspect as well as the computer, because I really did enjoy it and I was good at it. It kind of came naturally. So I really did. There were a lot of things I enjoyed about the IT realm, but all in all, it just wasn't for me. I reached out to professors and I was telling them, I cannot attend your class. I am caring for someone that I love, and me going to your class is putting me and my entire family in danger. Some cooperated, some didn't. Some never even responded. You know what I'm saying? And I found myself constantly holding up my end of the bargain. And let me tell y'all, when I started, from the day I opened the terminal to apply to A&T, I completed everything myself. As I should. I'm an adult at this point, but I mean, a lot of, you know, teenagers, they let their parents handle all that stuff for them. I did not allow that. I was 1000% doing everything, and constantly I was holding up my end of the bargain. And I couldn't even get an email back, you know, so I was over it. I had to watch this entrepreneur talk about pretty much how he got where he is in life. And he said he chose to take the time he was clocking in for someone else and spent that time on himself. And I took that as, at whatever job, you punch in an 8-hour shift, you need to apply those 8 hours to your business, to your dreams, to what is fulfilling you. And me studying IT, and the thing that I'm fulfilled by the most is my music. When I was studying, I didn't even have time to pick up my instrument. And it was detrimental, and I never realized how much of an impact my music has on my life, my mental health, because it was getting dark. I am stepping back. I will not be attending NCAT probably ever again, if I'm being honest, when I choose to go back, because I want to go back for me. I don't know where I'll attend. I don't know what state I'll attend in, but I know I'm going to do part-time and I'm just going to work toward my degree. I do not intend to be a full-time student ever again, just because that's not what I wanted, and that's not what I wanted from the beginning, and I knew that. So again, I've made this decision. I am content with the decision I've made. I wanted to go ahead and make this video though because the semester is about to begin. I wanted to address that I won't be going back to school, because when I start doing all my other stuff, it would just be very confusing. I just hope everyone can respect my decision, understand where I was coming from, understand where I'm coming from. And I mean, it's that stuff on paper, you know, but it's a lot of other things. And like I said, life has humbled me with that. I've realized the significance of a lot of things, and to me, a degree is not that significant. Not right now. In these times, I mean, it was just too much stress. Like literally, like grief, pandemic, Black Lives Matter, Trump. Like, is that not enough? Like, and then school, I couldn't handle it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I appreciate you guys for watching, of course, for all the support. Please continue to like and share this channel. Turn on those notifications, hit that notif bell. Please leave a positive comment down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay beautiful, and most importantly, stay. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.